Hi, I'm Matt Williamson with Yardbarker here to talk about a little offseason breakdown of the AFC South. The Titans and Colts both finished at 11-5, but it was Tennessee that was a divisional winner, although both teams did go to the playoffs. Indianapolis had the better point differential and yards per play differential of these two top teams in the division and the much superior defense. But the Titans were clearly better on the offensive side of the ball, though they lost their offensive coordinator to Atlanta as the head coach. But hey, the Colts don't even have their quarterback in place as we speak. So very much working in Indianapolis' favor, though, is the fact that only the Jaguars have more salary cap space to work with than the Colts. The Colts don't have many needs. They have a strong roster, but they have expensive needs like quarterback, left tackle, cornerback, edge pass rusher. Meanwhile, there are about 10 teams with a worse salary cap situation than Tennessee, but they have several key free agents ready to hit the market and desperately need to improve their pass rush. So these two teams are a little bit in limbo right now, but it's a strange division. Houston has a new coach in David Culley. Will they soon have a new quarterback? I mean, who's to say if Deshaun Watson returns to Houston or not at this point? But this is a team in a really rough spot after winning just 4 games in 2020. Few realize this, but Houston's offense was at the top of the league in yards per play, but their defense was at the bottom. But what if Watson is moved? Could both sides then be at the bottom of the league without Watson? I mean, he's what carried the ship. If Watson is moved, at least Houston will have some resources to improve their roster, though. But as of now, they're devoid of draft picks and are in the middle of the league in terms of available cap space. But is this a destination that free agents are going to want to go to right now? Even with Watson, if he stays, I think they're in a bad place. As mentioned, Jacksonville is the most salary cap space in the NFL right now, and they also will be adding Trevor Lawrence as their foundation quarterback. Urban Meyer has assumed Jacksonville's head coaching duties, and there should be a ton of optimism around this team. But wow, do the Jaguars need every bit of help they can get right now. This team lost their last 15 games in a row and were outscored by 186 points. Their defense gave up 6.3 yards per play, which is just horrible. And Jacksonville allowed 1.1 more yards per play than they produced. But hey, there is a lot of optimism around this team right now. And if done right, it might not be long before the Jags are the class of the AFC South. I mean, building around Lawrence and a wealth of draft picks and a ton of cap space. Maybe people want to go to Jacksonville. Again, interesting division. Thanks so much. I am Matt Williamson with Yardbarker.